Good morning, here's your Chambana Weather Morning Minute for Tuesday, April 7th. We have a gorgeous spring day ahead. Periods of cloudiness, periods of sunshine, overall warm, headed for a high of 80 degrees mid-afternoon. Then we have a chance of some thunderstorms moving in late tonight. I should say late this evening into tonight, definitely after 6 p.m., probably more like 9 p.m., close to midnight. We could see those thunderstorms developing across the area. Tomorrow, sunny, a high of 73, a chance of a rain shower, maybe a thunderstorm late in the day. Again, towards the evening and the early overnight hours. It's already 60 degrees across central Illinois, upper 50s, lower 60s at 6 o'clock this morning. A very warm and humid air mass in place across the region. Got a big upper level ridge in the subtropical jet stream. You can see the flow right there. Some thunderstorms developing on the top of that from Minnesota into portions of northern Illinois. Chicago had quite the light show overnight. Those storms pushing into portions of Indiana and Ohio this morning. We can see that with the radar. Chambana is located right about here, south of the thunderstorm activity early this morning. But we've got a frontal boundary right in this area that we'll be watching for the development for showers and storms this evening into the overnight. Again, a slight risk for severe thunderstorms across Chambana today on the Storm Prediction Center's Day 1 outlook. As we look at tomorrow's, we've got a marginal risk across the region with a chance for maybe a strong storm or two pushing across the area. So there are two areas that I'm watching for thunderstorms to develop today, and they both have the potential to bring some storms in here. It's a bit of a tricky forecast, honestly, for Champaign-Urbana. So highlighted there is Champaign County. We've got one frontal boundary across northern Illinois. Got another kind of subtle boundary stretch, something like this. Subtle boundaries. And we got flow over the top of those with an unstable air mass. Should be enough as we get to, again, near sunset into the early overnight to kick off some storms. Let's look at the high-resolution rapid refresh model, our highest resolution, most frequently updating model. Again, a quiet day expected, going to be, again, periods of sunshine, periods of cloudiness, headed for a high of 80 degrees as we head toward the late evening. This is 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and this is as far as this model goes right now. You see that first frontal boundary toward the north lighting up with the best chance for some strong storms. I think the tornado threat's quite low today. It's non-zero, but it is very low across Illinois. The best chance for severe weather is going to come in the form of some large hail and maybe some gusty winds with some of the strongest storms here. But you see these little cells percolating down across portions of eastern Missouri near St. Louis. That's along this other frontal boundary that's a bit closer to us. So the high-resolution rapid refresh at 7 p.m. has these thunderstorms developing rapidly, moving off to the east-southeast. We will have to watch these storms off to the north for the potential they could clip us here in Champaign-Urbana. So you flip it over and look at the high-resolution NAM model, the same exact time. This model not quite so gung-ho with the storms at this point across the north, but watch the frontal boundary right here with the NAM model. Let's go ahead and we'll take this into motion, heading through the evening into the overnight. Let's bring it back. This would be about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock this evening. The NAM model much more gung-ho with the southern boundary. So we've got, one model says it's going to light up here, move off to the east-southeast. It could clip us on the south side. We got another model that says thunderstorms develop on the southern frontal boundary. They could clip us here just on the southern side as they race off to the east-southeast. So big question marks as far as, which area goes. Is it across this area? Is it further to the south? Do they both go? If it's, that's the case, do these storms form, far enough north that we get hit with them? Do these storms form far enough back to the west that they clip us as they move in? I'm drawing like I'm a sports commentary person right now at this point, but a lot of uncertainty with that thunderstorm forecast late today. Into the overnight hours, a perfectly good chance that we get nothing here in Champaign-Urbana, and then it also looks like there's the chance we could get a couple of rounds of thunderstorms here across east central Illinois. What is certain, though, is we're going to bring the warmer temperatures to an end as we head through the end of the week. This frontal boundary on Wednesday night is really going to be the one that brings an end to it. We'll head for that high near 80 today. Here are the two frontal boundaries that could potentially kick off those thunderstorms during the overnight tonight. That brings a cold front through the region. Into tomorrow morning, it'll be a little bit chillier tomorrow, maybe mid-50s, but then we quickly bring that warmer air mass back into the region. High temperatures back in the lower 70s tomorrow afternoon and evening, but there's that very sharp front pushing through, currently forecast to move through Champaign-Urbana right around midnight tomorrow night. We'll deal with a much cooler Thursday and Friday and a much cooler end to the week. Good chance for some rain showers moving back in by the time we get to Saturday night and Sunday. There's that chance for an overnight shower or storm Wednesday night, and the cooler temperatures coming to an end. I'll have more on the potential for some scattered severe storms, scattered strong storms this evening into the overnight as the day goes along and that threat becomes maybe a little bit more certain. whether it's going to be higher or lower here in Champaign-Urbana. So just be paying attention to the social media pages for those updates as we head through the day. Have a wonderful day.